The word cheap can have negative connotations, I get it, but when it comes to hosting, some of the best cheap web hosting providers offer more than the expensive ones. So I've picked two of the biggest players in affordable hosting and put them against each other for a Hostinger versus IONOS 2026 comparison. Is IONOS $1 a month deal real? Can Hostinger be a more affordable long term? Let's find that out and more. When you first look at the Hostinger versus IONOS pricing comparison, it's easy to think IONOS is the clear winner. The intro deal is extremely cheap at $1 per month, which is one of the lowest entry prices you'll see in hosting. The catch is that this price only lasts for the first year. Once renewal comes around, the cost increases quite a bit, but that's standard in the hosting industry. The question is IONOS worth it after such an increase? Honestly, looking at the resources and price, it's still one of the best hosting providers for the money. What about the IONOS rival? Is Hostinger worth it? Well, it approaches pricing a bit differently. The starting price is higher, but the discounted rate can be locked in for a longer period, even up to 4 years. That said, renewal pricing isn't anything to scoff at. For example, the business plan costs more than $50 per month, which means that if you're specifically looking for unlimited resources, IONOS can actually end up being the slightly cheaper option after the first term. Where Hostinger really competes is in value. It bundles quite a few extras into its plans. You get things like an AI website builder, free domain name protection, free site migration, email marketing tools like Reach, and a free 24-hour boost once a month. It's the kind of package that gives you a lot more functionality, especially if you're building a site from scratch. With IONOS, you need to get its website builder separately. The Hostinger pricing you see, though, is with my discount. Don't pay the full price, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description. IONOS has its arguments too. It focuses more on scale and infrastructure. It offers unlimited websites and storage, a free wildcard SSL certificate, redundant storage systems, and strong European compliance standards, which can be appealing to businesses that value reliability and certification. So while IONOS wins the headline with its ultra-low intro price and unlimited resources, Hostinger offers a better value package overall. Whichever you choose, the lowest possible pricing is only available with my discount, so grab it from the description. Alright, next in this Hostinger versus IONOS review, let's compare ease of use, which is a big deal, especially if you're hosting your first website. A confusing dashboard can kill motivation faster than realizing the meeting could have been an email. But Hostinger has my favorite custom control panel called H-Panel. It's clean, modern, and incredibly easy to navigate, even if you've never touched hosting before. There's a guided setup, and there's an AI assistant called Cody that can help you find pretty much anything. You also get built-in speed tests, clear usage stats from widgets right on the dashboard, and quick access to tools like the AI troubleshooter. But don't think Hostinger is only run by robots. If you prefer human support, you can ask Cody to connect you with real support agents who are available 24/7. IONOS is very different. Its control panel is quite feature-rich, but it can feel technical and a bit overwhelming at first. Even simple things like installing WordPress sometimes take a few more steps than they probably should. It's powerful once you learn where everything is, and experienced users will likely have no trouble managing their sites, but the learning curve is noticeably steeper. Support is also more phone-focused, which some people appreciate, but that's definitely not a pro for everyone. So Hostinger focuses on simplicity and guided tools that make getting started easy, while IONOS offers a more traditional environment that may take a little more time to get used to. Now, it wouldn't be a real hosting comparison if we didn't have a Hostinger versus IONOS performance showdown. Starting with Uptime, both performed more than well. The industry benchmark is 99.9%, and during several weeks of testing, both sites stayed around 99.99%, sometimes even hitting that perfect 100% for weeks. In total, there was barely a minute or two of downtime, so reliability is definitely there. Speed is where things start to differ. Google recommends pages load in under 2.5 seconds, and both hosts easily beat that target. However, Hostinger came out slightly faster in my test. A demo WordPress site loaded in under 1 second thanks to Lightspeed servers and built-in caching. IONOS wasn't far behind, with the same type of site loading in 1.4 seconds. That's still a great result, but its servers tended to respond a bit slower, especially as traffic increases. So both hosts are dependable, but if raw speed and performance tools matter most to you, Hostinger has a small edge. Security might not be the flashiest part of hosting, but it's one of the most important. I wouldn't expect anything less, but both Hostinger and IONOS cover the essentials well. With either provider, you get key features like malware scanning, DDoS protection, two-factor authentication, and domain privacy, which help mitigate spamming, hacking attempts, and identity theft risk. Where they start to differ is in the extra layers they add. IONOS leans toward infrastructure level protection. It includes daily geo-redundant backups, meaning your data is stored in multiple locations for extra safety. Hostinger, on the other hand, focuses more on proactive monitoring and privacy. It includes a DNS firewall to help block malicious traffic and dark web monitoring to alert you if your credentials appear in data leaks. So while they approach things a bit differently, both platforms offer solid security and will keep your site well protected. Alright, so this is a best web hosting 2026 comparison, but Hostinger and IONOS also include tools to build a website. While each comes with easy to use AI website builders that can generate a starter site in minutes, there's a difference in the quality of what you get. IONOS is very simplistic. It's easy to use, but design choices are limited and sometimes questionable. The Hostinger builder is also simple, but there's more you can do with it. It offers more tools, better AI support, and more extras for marketing and e-commerce. Plus, it has more templates. The biggest difference is that with Hostinger, you don't have to pay extra. It's included with shared hosting plans, while with IONOS, you need to purchase the builder separately. Okay, so who wins this Hostinger versus IONOS 2026 showdown? For me, the winner is Hostinger, and it should be for most users. It delivers better performance, more features, and better long-term value. Plus, it's the best web hosting for beginners. However, IONOS can also be a great choice. It's ideal for large resource-intensive projects or if you need reliable hosting at a very low price for the short term. Whichever you choose though, don't pay the full price. Grab the biggest discounts from the description. Thanks for watching this IONOS and Hostinger review. Happy hosting and see you around.